And so the same friend, I asked her, so what are your life lessons? And she's like, no, I don't want to know my life lessons. I don't want to label them. I just want to work as it comes along. How many can relate? Then why do we learn history? I think if you learn, if you can learn from history, then we can prevent the disasters from happening again. You learn the mistakes. One of my friends told me this, and I love this so much. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So if you don't learn your lesson again and again and again, it's your fault. It's your fault. And it gets harder and harder and harder because your soul is here to learn lessons. Remember what I said about karma. Karma is about unfinished business. Karma is about uncompleted lessons or new lessons that you want to learn, but basically is accumulated lessons, right? So if you don't learn your lesson, you're going to go through life, hardship over hardship and hardship and hardship, and it's going to get harder and harder, and at the end of the day, you're just going to give up and you're going to waste your life. So I really feel the answer is yes, absolutely, as what Carolyn has said and Monica has said. It is important to know your lessons. It is absolutely, you want to know your lessons, and by knowing your lessons, you don't run away from them. So if you're like, oh, I don't want to know my lesson, I just want to keep it like whatever it comes, aren't you running away from the lessons? Aren't you running away from challenges? Aren't you pretending that nothing is happening? It's happening. Aren't you like just sweeping things under the carpet and say, you know what, everything is going to be well. I just hope and cross my fingers that all will be well, all will be well, yes, all will be well. And then here you are wishing and hoping and wondering, when is law of attraction going to work for you? When is your breakthrough going to happen? It's not going to happen until you face your fears and really go through it and learn the challenges. And I promise you that with every challenge that you overcome, there will be a gift right there waiting for you. As I have told you, shared with you, so many things has happened to me, at once. The biggest was the decision to go for an abortion. Like, I'm spiritual and I grew up Catholic, right? Like, oh, it's so bad, blah, blah, blah. But screw it. It's me. It's my life. It's my free will. So shame on you if you're judging me. So are you going to feed my child? No, right? So I have my reasons. But whatever it is, I grieved. I grieved, and, of course I was wondering, why is this happening? It's here at the wrong time, blah, blah, blah. But the soul is a soul is a soul is a soul. A soul is also seeking its experience. The soul is also seeking growth. So this soul and my soul has made a contract that this soul wants to learn certain things, and I needed to learn certain things at this time, and boom, divine intervention. And really, I think this soul is a very special soul in my soul family, and it's here to just wake the shit out of me, like just wake up, like, right? So because of that, I, grieved. I had to look for a space, and it is this space that I go to every time I do my soul readings, and it's always on point. So this was a huge gift. For 10 years, I've been searching and searching for like this gift, and who knew 10 years later it would come in this form. So all obstacles, your gifts are, how should I say this? Your gifts are your obstacles in disguise. Okay? Your obstacles are your gifts. Your gifts are your obstacles in disguise. So do not run away from them. And Einstein has talked about this. You cannot create another solution based on the awareness that you have created it, the consciousness that you've created it. You need to have a new consciousness. And so by walking through and walking into the storm, in the middle of the storm, it's at peace. The animals know that. The human beings don't know that. So when you learn your lessons, then just learn and move on. You know why? Because the reason why you're here is to learn your lessons so that you can expand, so that you can grow. If you don't learn your lessons, how does growth happen? How does expansion happen? And you are here. We all know we are here for a reason. We're not here to just chill. Yeah, probably some people are here to chill. But people who are here, we are here to do good work and raise human consciousness, and to just serve and be good and do good. But if you don't expand yourself, if you don't grow yourself, if you don't test yourself and see how far you can go, then you'll always be stagnant. Don't you think you have just wasted your life? Right? But if you look from the human perspective, I tell my clients, if you look from a human's perspective, then yes, even through psychology, they call it the human psyche, the the personal history. What is your personal history? Your personal history is when you were born to where you are now, and what you've gone through, how your belief systems are formed, what's in the shadow and what's not. So you only solve basically what is the problem here. But and then there's victims, you victimize yourself, you look like there are challenges and negativity. But if you can transcend this consciousness and see how your soul sees, then whenever there is a human crisis, it's divine order. Every time there is a human crisis, it is divine order, and your soul is going, yes, that's it. You see? So I'm here to change your perspective so that you don't see life as suffering. You don't see life as torturing me, life is something's happening to me, I'm being punished. Nobody is punishing you. Nobody is punishing you. You are punishing yourself by believing this belief system that other people has put on you. Life is hard, life is difficult. And you know what? Even this belief system is that era, and we had to go through that era to liberate ourselves in this era. So we live in this amazing time that even the cosmic energy, even the angelic team, like whatever you call it, the cosmic, it's all for us now. The veils are getting the veils are getting thinner. You have more and more information coming in, more and more. That is why I seek more information, because it is impossible that it's just law of attraction. We talk to the angels. Look, the universe is huge. It's beyond our tiny mind. It's beyond our imagination. There must be so much more. So if you allow yourself to expand and just, okay, I don't believe it. When you say you don't believe it, it's the human mind that says you don't believe it. But let's talk about aliens. People are afraid of aliens. But you know what? They are the ones that came to create this planet. Where do you think the pyramids were formed? How do you think fire was here? It's like even in the Egyptians, this fiction, the drawings, there were people that came in and then they left and they disappeared. You study history and then you know where you came from. And then it expands your mind, it blows your mind, and through that, I'm having the chills, your consciousness expands, and then you're no longer thinking in 3-dimensional. We all know, somehow we know, but we haven't experienced it. We know that life is beyond this 3D. Those of us who are spiritual, we know that, but we don't feel it. The angels, the divine, is not in this dimension. It is in the third, it is in the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, beyond infinity dimension. We can't feel it, like I say, because we are living this 3D world with this dense vibration. The angels and whatever the galactic, your spiritual councils are not going to lower their vibration to match you. You have to increase your vibration to match them. So therefore, when you're in the state of peace and calm and meditation, and when there's no mind chatter, you have a glimpse of that. You have a glimpse of this is how it feels. And then when you're, again entertaining your negative thoughts, then boom, you're back to, oh my God, again. So the key is to maintain at this vibration. When all of us maintain at this vibration, all humanity, entire race would evolve, and it begins with you.